Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Shades and in a brand new video today. We're going to talk about Messi staying at Barcelona and how it impacts the whole football world, including Chelsea Football Club. So here we go. So it's just that I wanted to make a video on Messi. It's such a big thing for football that we need to talk about him a little bit. So yes, he's staying with Barcelona Football Club for one more season at least, unless there is some changes made and the board hierarchy at Barcelona Football Club. How it impacts English football, how it impacts football overall, Spain, UEFA, FIFA, 2 years, a little over 2 years for the World Cup to start. So yes, we'll talk about that. What we want to talk about is mainly that Barcelona Football Club has been a little downhill. It shows up for the last couple of years. It's not just this season that under Bayern Munich that they lost 8-2. That 190-minute match is crazy this season. Quarterfinals of the Champions League this season. But for the last couple of seasons, Barcelona has been losing to various clubs in various places like quarterfinals or semi-finals. They're losing. And normally they have been a very strong club for the last 10 years or so in the Champions League. You're expecting them to win, like Real Madrid has been winning. Has won 3 back-to-back Champions League before Liverpool won it last season and this season with Bayern Munich. So Messi has been very unhappy because there's not much being done at Barcelona. He needs a good squad to help him, like he had Ronaldinho in the beginning years, Xavi, Iniesta, players like that. You need top players. Even Luis Suarez at the top of his game. Griezmann has not really been that good. He's still a very good player. So Philippe Coutinho as well, not been that great. He won the Champions League medal with Bayern Munich this season. So they really need some top players. Messi needs it. So he has been unhappy. He was getting a good deal out of Manchester City. He thought, this is it. Let's go. 33. Let's go out there somewhere else, win a couple of trophies, maybe one more Champions League, maybe one more Ballon d'Or. It works fine. But yes, the Barcelona president had some other ideas at the tag of 700 million or what about, and it is realistic. I know a lot of people in this world, there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of media which works to and fro, as I've talked about it in this channel before. So there's this to and fro thing happens. So some people will say this is the truth, and then some people will say this is the truth, which is neither of them it is. So obviously there was a clause. Whether it's 700 million or not, that's a different thing. But there was a clause, and that clause is the reason why Messi is staying. Otherwise, he could have gone to the court and he would have gone for his life. There is no clause. Obviously, he knew that there is a clause. There's a way of putting pressure, and I guess he was trying to just put pressure. There's a new manager. Ronald Koeman is a very good Dutch manager. He was a very good player in his own right. And so some things will be done, some new players will be coming in. Hopefully it will work out at Barca. Even if it doesn't work out, he has his 1 year now. He can leave for free, keeping in mind in 2 years we have the World Cup. Even if he doesn't move out and there is a different president altogether, a different board altogether, it will work fine actually for him. So we'll have to see and watch, because Chelsea has been making a lot of good signings. Kai Havertz has finally joined. We're still, enjoying the fact. But had he gone to Man City, that is Messi gone to Man City, it would have been a little more uphill task, because Man City already has a very good team. And, a player like Messi goes to a very good team like Man City. I'm obviously not expecting that Chelsea is going to go out there and win the title this season. We might, you never know. We might. But at this moment, even you see one of your direct rivals, which is Manchester City, getting a player like Messi. So it just obviously feels a little good that someone like Messi is no longer has the option of leaving Barca at this moment. 12 months down the line, what's going to happen, we really don't know. Whether he goes to Man City, whether he goes back to Argentina, or whether Chelsea can come forget it. Though I don't think Chelsea is going to go for it, because his wages are too high. His wants are just too big. But I guess, for him, makes sense to stay where he is right now and maybe stay there for another 4 or 5 seasons. He still has many years left in him if he gets a good squad. The problem is he is not a great leader. He's a very good leader. He can inspire. The fact that Lionel Messi is on there with you in the same ground will inspire you, obviously because he's a great player. But he's not like a great leader, which Ronaldo is, which, the reason why I'm a big Maradona fan, so I say Maradona is. The reason why Maradona won the World Cup and Messi cannot is not that Messi doesn't have a great bunch of players for Argentina. He doesn't really have the ingredient of inspiring people to win trophies. And unless he has a good bunch of players, Iniesta, Xavi are great players he had that really helped him to be what he was. If you really don't have, if you look at Maradona, and I've talked about it before as well, that if you look at Maradona, he had some good players as well with him, but he really inspired them. When he inspired Napoli to win the Scudetto some 30 years ago when Maradona won it, that is the time when Inter, AC Milan, and Juventus were the top teams, and they're still able to win this. I mean, Messi won't be able to do that. I mean, I know Messi fanboys will not agree with me because, it's quite understandable that if you're a fan of somebody, you keep on loving that. Love is blind kind of thing. But to tell you the truth, Messi really doesn't have that ingredient of inspiring a team because he has still some good bunch of players. He still has a Coutinho. He might have Memphis Depay in his team. He will have a good couple of other players coming in. Griezmann is still there. I mean, that's a good, decent team out there. I mean, he has players. All he needs to do is stand up, be Lionel Messi. He is a great, big name. Just to inspire them. They're going to do well. Winning a Champions League, that's a different thing altogether. And I don't think Ronaldo will win a Champions League with Juventus. I don't think so. At this moment, this is a new age for the next few years. You'll see. Maybe Real Madrid will do well with Eden Hazard. I expect Eden Hazard to do well. I really want him to do well, to tell you the truth. But it's it's a transition phase for these clubs, and maybe clubs like Chelsea, and there will be clubs, maybe Bayern Munich, maybe there is a couple of other clubs who will come up at this moment and might try to win the Champions League. Chelsea has a realistic chance in the next couple of seasons. The way we are going, we might just win Champions League. I'm really hopeful. It's almost going to be 10 years now that we won the last Champions League, the only Champions League that Chelsea has won. So all in all, I can tell you, and I've talked about a lot of things, including Messi, which is the main thing. I think Messi's staying. He might stay longer after this season. Good news for us, but if he moves, hopefully, if we can sometime buy him in the coming days, coming in future, it would be great to get a player like Messi. Otherwise, wherever he goes, I wish him luck. For now, I wish him luck at Barca. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be. It's really quite a challenge. But still, I wish him all the best of luck. It's still, they end up in the top two. It's not like in the Premier League. In the Premier League, if you're having a tough time, if your club is having a tough time, you move out of the top four. Like recently, you've seen Man United, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Were moved out of the top four, which we used to be dominating for the last few years. But it's all about Man City and Liverpool. In La Liga, it's not that competitive. So even if you have a bad season, you still finish second if you're Barcelona or Real Madrid. So anyways, we'll keep it at that. Barca and Chelsea, or rather Barca and Messi, is still a good union for at least one more year. I'd like to hear it from you guys. What you guys think of Messi staying at Barca? Has he done? He had no other choice, to tell you the truth. What will he do after 12 months? And how does he create the team to win something big? Let it come in the comment section as always. Until next time, I sign off. Bye guys.